If you came here to judge me, please kindly take a seat, because by the end of this video, I will have successfully converted you into a polygamist. Hear me out on what I have to say, okay? Please, just one moment of your time. Well, 10 minutes of your time. Well, maybe not if you like my channel, then you can subscribe. Oh, sorry, where are my manners? Hi, I'm Brittany Edwards, and welcome to my box of chocolates. That just means that this channel is full of surprises and you never know what you're gonna get. Like an introduction to my pet teacup pig, Gertrude. Say hi, Gertie. Right, again, so the question is the curiosity. Polygamy is really taboo. And so that's why I never really spoke out on this before, but this channel is all about me sharing my authentic self with you, and authentically speaking, I am known as a polygamist. Okay, first, sit down, relax, take your shoes off. Well, maybe not you, socks. Take your time, we only got 10 minutes, but I need you to clear your mind. Just be open to, thinking about the world differently, because maybe polygamy is the best thing for you and you just been missing out on it because you're too busy judging it. Give polygamy a chance. So right, about my scandalous lifestyle choices. I think we should probably start by introducing my many boyfriends. So I'll give you a little introduction to everybody, give you their best traits, you're gonna see how fine they are, and then you're gonna understand why I'm a polygamist, and then I'm gonna help you understand why polygamy is right for you.
Oh, and welcome to my presentation. First, we have Chris. Okay, first, let's get this out of the way. Everyone is funny and gorgeous, attractive, whatever, so we don't have to discuss that. But Chris is an absolute goober. He's reckless and pretty adventurous. Oh, shoot. Well, I was supposed to put a third photo. Anyways, this is me and Chris, and me and Chris again. This is Frank. Frank is hilariously dry and witty. He is spontaneous and cerebral. Frank also doesn't really like taking photos, so I promise that is him underneath the stick figure costume. But on the top you can see Chris, Frank, and our next guest, or whatever. So anyways, again, well, this time the stock photo is there because I forgot to remove it. Don't mind me. Next we have Colin. Dearest Colin is relaxed. I would also describe him as a passionate person, and I forgot to think of a third one, but he's also super intellectual because he loves history, and Chris also really loves history, so we all just, we blend up and match up really well. Here is Chris, Colin, and me, Colin and Frank on the top right, and then Colin and Chris down at the bottom. Chantel is our next candidate, bachelor, or not really bachelor. Anyways, she is outgoing, and I would also describe her as perceptive and sensitive, and she's also pretty inspiring. I know I'm supposed to be showing photos of us, but this photo shoot was way too cute for me to not put two photos on. So here is me and Chantel and me. Last but not least is 𝐂𝐇𝐀𝐏𝐿𝐿, and 𝐂𝐂𝐇𝐀𝐏, as you can see from the photo, she is bubbly and full of life, thoughtful and intentional, and she is incredibly giving. So here again, to round it out, here is Chantel and 𝐂𝐂𝐀𝐏 and me. Chantel, 𝐂𝐂𝐀𝐏, Chris, and me, and then 𝐂𝐂𝐀𝐏 and me. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Now, if you've started creating fantasies about how all 7 of us fit in one bed together, I'm gonna stop you right there. I like to keep my envelope sealed. Polygamy is not just going out with anyone all the time. You gotta be really intentional about who you're choosing to share your energy with. It's not just about having with anyone all the time, anywhere, okay? I brought this little book here to school you on polygamy. Studies show that polygamy lends itself to greater fulfillment in life, happiness, and enjoyment. So, first of all, what is polygamy? Polygamy is dating multiple people at once, having romantic relationships with multiple people. The way our society is set up, polygamy is highly frowned upon. If you're feeling confused about my sexuality, that's okay, don't worry, so was everyone in my college. Not only were they confused about my sexuality, or who I was dating, I'm pretty sure they thought I was dating all of these people all at once. Historically speaking, I have a lot of male friends, and I feel like a lot of that probably has to do with my inability to connect with the themes of makeup, drama, and gossip that, you know, usually come with feminine friends. But also, most importantly, men just have this kind of reckless disregard for life, an inclination towards daredevilry, and that's just so entertaining. I guess I just like the sense of adventure. Maybe that's toxic. So I bet now at this point you're wondering, well,
how did you keep all of these highly attractive people interested in you if you weren't giving them a little taste?
A little sampler, a little taste test. And honestly, I just have to chalk it up to my good old charisma. And definitely no flirting. That's messy. Right, so again, the questions that you have about my sexuality. I am in quite the precarious pickle because either someone above had a sense of humor or a sense of sadism, because I just happen to be both a sapiosexual and a demisexual. What does sapiosexual mean? Basically, it just means that I am attracted to intelligent people. And as you can see with some ways the life has transpired, there might not be many with a lot of brain cells left. The demisexual part, now that just means that I'm a part-time asexual. And the other part of the time, I'm only attracted to people if we have like a really good emotional connection. A lot of people are devoid of emotions. I have to find an intellectual person with emotions, and some way, somehow, I'm like exclusively only attracted to musicians. So that's my secret to how I've been able to maintain such platonic friendships with these really attractive people. I recognize that they're attractive, but I just don't feel attracted to them. And thankfully, they haven't been feeling any attraction towards me, and it all just works out great. Anyways, historically, I've just been in this position, and people just always assume that we're dating. And really, what is the difference between friends and not, like, how are we not dating besides the, you know, those things? Because sometimes people are in relationships and they are celibate, or they're abstaining, or they're something like that. So are those people not in relationships? Physical intimacy does not define whether or not you're dating someone, or that's what I would think, that's what I would imagine, does it? Because there are people that aren't physically intimate, but they are still dating, aren't they? So that actually brings me to this question that I've been grappling with over the past couple of years. It's, what really is the difference between a friend and a significant other or partner? And don't say that, you know,
A partner or significant other teaches you about love.
because I feel like I learned more about love from best friends that I had at the time than I had from any of my previous relationships. So I would love to know your thoughts if there are any difference. Like, I'm genuinely interested. So I'd like to open up the floor for comments and stand on your soapbox. Please let me know what you think the difference is, if there really is a difference. Because if not, then you should be dating all of your friends. You know, going to movies, dinners, getting your nails, getting massages together. That's the energy we need to bring into this year. That works for any year that you watch this in. Honestly, it's to the point where if you're not dating your friends, then what are you really doing with life? So this Valentine's Day and every day, call up one of your friends, invite them to a fancy dinner, fill their room with rose petals. Okay, well, that might get a little weird. Highlight doing that if you guys are all on the same page, but go to the theater, see a show, have all the good things in life. You're probably wondering if I'm accepting any applications for smart emotional musicians. However, unfortunately, application season is now closed.